Hi viewers, I am JK Gupta. Today I am going to start the second video of motion in one dimension. Here I am going to discuss the previous year questions or recently asked question in JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. So without wasting any time, let us start the first question. A particle is moving with a velocity or speed v equal to b root x along positive x-axis. Calculate the speed of the particle at t equal to tau. Assume that the particle is at the origin at t equal to 0. The expression of the velocity is given, that is v equal to b root x is given, and we are asked to find the velocity at t equal to tau. Now the problem is we cannot put the value of t over here because velocity is depend on x, and the question was asked JEE Mains 2019 second shift. Okay, so the question is we cannot put the value of time, so we have to change the expression of velocity in terms of time. First we'll change v equal to dx by dt, b root x, x to the power minus half dx b dt. Integrating both sides, we'll get x to the power half divided by half equal to bt, 2x to the power half equal to bt. Squaring both sides, we'll get 4x equal to b square t square. Now again we'll differentiate the expression and we'll get 4 dx by dt b square into 2t, here 4 at t equal to tau. This is the velocity t equal to tau, tau b square by 2. It is the answer, and option number 2 or option number B is our correct answer. What we have done over here, the expression of v is b root x, that means velocity depend on displacement, but we have information related to time. We try to convert the expression of velocity in terms of time. So first we convert the expression of displacement in terms of time. After that we differentiate this expression, we get the velocity in terms of time, and we simply put the value of time, that is tau, in place of time, and option number B is our correct answer. The instantaneous velocity of a particle moving in a straight line is given as v equal to alpha t plus beta t square when alpha and beta are constant. The distance traveled by the particle between 1 and 2 seconds is, the options are on your screen. So expression of velocity is given, that is v equal to alpha t plus beta t square, and we have asked about the displacement t equal to 1 second and 2 seconds. So simple, change velocity into dx by dt, cross multiply dx equal to alpha t dt plus beta t square dt. Integrating both sides, we have x equal to, that is the displacement, alpha t square by 2. Here we have to put the limit 1 to 2, here 0 to x, it will convert into x, here 1 to 2, t cube by 3, 1 to 2. Simplifying, if we take out this 2, what we'll get, alpha by 2, 2 square minus 1, that is 3, this 3, 2 cube, that is 8 by 7, that means 3 alpha by 2 plus 7 beta by 3. I think the option number B again is the correct option, and the question was asked 25th July 2021 in JEE Mains. In JEE Mains second shift this question was asked. The velocity of a particle v equal to v naught plus gt plus ft square, the position x equal to 0 at t equal to 0, then its displacement after t equal to 1 second. Expression of velocity is given, that is v equal to v naught plus gt plus ft square is given. We have asked to find the displacement or position, so simply change this velocity by dx by dt. Multiplying this, we get v naught dt plus gt dt plus ft square dt. Integrating both sides, we have x equal to v naught t plus g. Okay, the limit has been given, limit of the integration for time 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 0 to 1, t square by 2, 0 to 1 plus f t cube by 3, 0 to 1. If we put the limit, what we'll have? X equal to v naught plus, if 2 came out, 1 square minus 0 square, that is g by 2. 3 came out, again f by 3. This is the expression of the displacement, and I think option C is the correct option. The next question on your screen: a scooter accelerates from rest from time t1 at a constant rate a1 and then returns at a constant rate a2 for the time t2 and come to rest. The correct relation between correct ratio of t1 by t2. The options are on your screen. In the first information, we come to know that acceleration a1, and it was done for t1 time, a2 be the retardation, and t2 was the time. Here v equal to 0 and here u equal to 0. We have asked to find the ratio of time. Here, what is the linking bridge between these two information? And this final velocity is the initial velocity, because he accelerates for time t1 with a1. After some time, the time is t1, he retards. So after applying the retardation, the v was considered as the initial velocity of this path. So this is the linking path. We'll find the final velocity in each cases and we'll make a ratio. So what will be the final velocity? Very simple, v equal to 0 plus a1 t1. Remove the 0. Here v equal to u plus, this is the initial velocity, that is a1 t1, equal retardation, that is minus a2 t2. Here the final velocity is 0, initial velocity is a1 t1 minus a2 t2. So simple, a1 t1 equal to a2 t2, t1 by t2, t1 by t2 equal to a2 by a1, a2 by a1. Very simple question. What we have to understand, there is a two path. A path get accelerate, this point is the final velocity, and from here he start to retard. So the final velocity of the acceleration path is the initial velocity for the retardation path. So we find the velocity and construct an equation and find a relation between t1 t2 a1 a2. Simple, very simple. The velocity and time graph of a body in a straight line motion is shown in the figure. The graph is given in the left side. The position S is at 4.333 second, the total displacement covered by the body in 6 seconds is. The graph is given. I am going to draw the graph. In velocity time graph, if we are trying to find the distance covered by the body, we have to simply find the area in the bounded region. So we are getting two geometrical shape, that is trapezium and a triangle. In case of trapezium, we have to know about the two parallel sides. The AB is 3 to 4, that is 1, and this side is, this is 4 and this is 0.333. This is 4.333 and this is 1. 0.333, 4 plus 0.333, 0.333, we can represent this by 1 by 3. Okay, what is the area of this section? Half into sum of the parallel side, 4 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 into height. Height of this is 4. If you cancel out, this is 2, 5 plus 1 by 3 into 2. So 10 plus 2 by 3 is the area of the trapezium. Now in this case, this is 1 by 3 and this is 5. So the base of the triangle is 1, 2 minus 1 by 3. Here is 6, here is 4. This is 0.3. So 1 by 3. So 4, 6. The gap is between them is 2. This gap is 2. If we subtract 1 by 3, then we'll get the base. So that's why I considered 2 minus 1 by 3. I'm not going to solve this equation. So we have to avoid some solving while doing this kind of sums. Now what is the height of this triangle? The height of the triangle is 2. So what is the area of the triangle? Half into base into height. Half into base into height. 2 get cancel out. So 2 minus 1 by 3 is the area. So we have to find the displacement, sorry, distance covered. In case of distance, we have to add this two quantity. We have to add the area of the trapezium plus area of the triangle. So 10 plus 2, 12, 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3, that is 12 plus 1 by 3, that is 12, whole number 1 by 3, 36, 37, 37 by 3. I think option number A. Option number A is our correct option, and the question was asked in 2020 mains. 2020 mains, 2022. No, 2020. JEE mains. Okay. If we improvise this question, if the question setter asked us what is the displacement of the, we find the distance covered by the body. If they asked about what is the displacement of the body, in this case this area is positive and in this case the area is negative. We have to subtract this area and the answer for displacement will be 10 plus 2 by 3 minus 2 plus 1 by 3, that is 8 plus 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3, that is 3 by 3, 1, that is 9 centimeter or meter will be your answer. So in this case, what we have learned without solving we can find the area, and without solving actually we are making our simplification more easier. Okay, so this is my approach. You can solve this portion, after that you can find the area, there is no issue. The next problem is a bullet of mass 20 gram has an initial velocity of 1 meter per second. Just before it starts penetrating a mud wall of thickness 20 centimeter, if the wall offers a resistance of 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 Newton, the speed of the bullet after emerging the outside of the wall. Option is here on the screen. So the mass of the bullet is 2 gram or 2 by 1000 kg. Initial velocity is 1 meter per second. The resistance offered by the wall is resistance is 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 Newton. So why they give this kind of expression in motion in one dimension? When we think of resistance, if we do not get any idea, simply look the unit of the numerical. Unit is Newton, that is Newton means force. The force offered by the wall is 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 Newton. So we cannot use the force in motion in one dimension, but we know that if we think of force, the expression of force consists of mass into acceleration. We know the mass of the body, we can know the acceleration or the retardation. When the bullet start penetrating, it offers some resistance, so it will reduce the velocity of the bullet. So this acceleration will act as a retardation. Using this force, we can find the retardation of the body or retardation on the bullet. So in this case, force equal to mass into acceleration, 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 equal to 20 by 1000 equal to acceleration. 20 get cancel out. 2.5 by 2 equal to acceleration. This 100 and this 100 will cancel out, divided by 2. This is the retardation offered by the body, or offered by the wall. Okay. What is the final velocity after emerging this? Acha, what is the thickness of the mud wall? The thickness of the mud wall is 20 centimeter. Am I right? 20 centimeter. Yes. 20 centimeter resistance. S is equal to UT. No. V square equal to U square minus 2AS. Can I use this? Final velocity I have to find. V square equal to initial velocity is 1 meter per second minus 2 into 2.5 by 2 cancel out, 20 centimeter, that is 20 by 100 meter, 2 get cancel out, 2.5 by 5. If we cut this, we get 5, and 5 by V square equal to 1 minus 2.5 by 5, that is 0.5. So use this 50 by 100 equal to root over 50 by 10. Simple root over 50 is approximately equal to 7 by 10, 0.7. On your screen, the position of a particle as a function of time is given by x equal to at plus bt square minus ct cube, where a, b, c are constant. Where the particle attains zero acceleration, the velocity will be. So the acceleration of the particle is 0. X equal to at plus bt square minus ct cube. It is given. We have to find the acceleration, because we have to find the velocity of the particle when acceleration is 0. When acceleration is 0, there can be some velocity of the particle. So first we differentiate, we get the velocity a plus 2bt minus 3ct square. We simply differentiate it. Again we differentiate acceleration plus 0 plus 2b minus 6ct. If acceleration is 0, if acceleration a equal to 0, we will get the value of t, that is 2b by 6c equal to t. If it is equal to 0, this portion is equal to 0, simply we can calculate. So b by 3c is the time. We have to find the velocity at this time. We can calculate v equal to a plus 2b into b by 3c minus 3c into b square by 9c square. 3cc cancel out. A plus 2b square by 3c minus b square by 3c So 2b square by 3c minus b square by 3c will get a plus b square by 3c. This is the velocity when the acceleration is 0. Actually the information, the acceleration is 0 is nothing but to find the time at that instance. So this is called the instantaneous velocity at t equal to b by 3c. We have to find the instantaneous velocity. Okay. The last question was asked in JEE Mains 9th April 2019. Next question on your screen. A particle starts from origin O from rest and moves with a uniform acceleration along positive x-axis. Identify all the figure that correctly represent the motion quantitatively. There are 4 graphs given. How to find this expression, this graph with a single information that the acceleration is uniform. Now what is uniform acceleration? Uniform acceleration means the acceleration can be uniformly increasing, uniformly decreasing, or a constant. These all things are called the uniform. If we consider the acceleration as constant, so acceleration A equal to constant, acceleration A is dv by dt equal to c. If we move this t and integrate this, v equal to ct plus some constant c dash. So v equal to ct plus c. It is a equation of straight line. Velocity, if we consider acceleration is constant, that means this line is constant. How it is constant? As time is passing, 1 second the acceleration is here, 2 seconds the acceleration is here, 3 seconds the acceleration is here. That means as time passes by, the acceleration is fixed. This kind of thing is called the constant acceleration. So this graph is correct for a constant acceleration. If this is correct, the velocity time graph will be a straight line. Velocity time graph is a straight line. Okay, velocity time graph is a straight line. Now this kind of graph is straight line, passes through origin. That means in this case 0 to v we have to take some limit, and this kind of constant will be removed. Y equal to mx plus c. C is the y intercept. If there is y intercept, the line should be like this, or this kind of thing. These are the y intercept. There is no y intercept, that means we have to put some certain limit, but there is a clue that this is a straight line for velocity time graph. So the question will be more problematic. The question can be more problematic if there is 2 velocity time graph where one is passing through origin, another is passing through some intercept. In this situation, we have to think about that. This is a fixed situation. There should be a fixed time bound region. We cannot take infinite time for our calculation. That's why we have to consider a definite integral over here. Okay, so in this case, if we forgot to use the definite integral, we'll get an expression for an infinite time, uncountable time. We have to bounded the time so that our expression can be in a limited time period, and we can find the expression or the graph for the particle. That's why this, if we use the definite integral, y equal to. Now this question, in some students think how to compare this with the graph y equal to mx plus c. Simple. This is the y-axis, and y-axis contain v, and this is the x-axis. If we simply replace v by y equal to cx, y equal to cx or y equal to mx, this kind of expression is a straight line, passes through origin because there is no y intercept. So okay, now the question is, if these two are correct, what is the expression or the graph for position time graph? Velocity equal to v equal to ct. It is correct. We have to replace v by dx by dt equal to ct. If we remove this dt, integrate both sides 0 to t, 0 to x, that will be x equal to ct square. X equal to ct square. X equal to c t square. This is the expression. Now y and this is x-axis. If this is the expression of parabola, the expression of parabola is y square equal to 4x, x square equal to 4x. Here in y-axis we have considered x, so we can have some problem. So if we replace x by y and t by x square, the original form is x square equal to 4ay. It is the prototype of x square equal to 4ay. X square equal to 4ay, this kind of parabola. In mathematics, this parabola we consider the two branches, but in physics we cannot consider the two branch. For position time graph x and t, time cannot be negative. The first conclusion is time cannot be negative. That's why we cannot take this branch. So our position time graph will be like this. Very simple. Next question on your screen. In a car race on a straight road, car A takes a time t less than car B. That means A car takes t time less. It implies A is faster than B at the finishing and passes the finishing point with a velocity v more than the car B. Both the cars start from rest and traveled with a constant acceleration a1 and a2 respectively. Then v, the v is the difference between the two speed given in the question. We have to find the value of that. The options is over here. In this question we have two cars, car A and car B. Velocity of car A, VA, and velocity of car B is VV. We know that the difference between the velocities is V. That means VA minus VB equal to V. We have to find this V. Since it is faster, it will take less time. Let us consider this is t1 time and it will take more time. The time is t. This t is given in question. Acceleration a1 and acceleration a2. Now what is the similarity between them? Because it is a race, the distance covered or the displacement of the bodies are same. So displacement of A is S equal to, initially they are rest, half a1 t1 square. In this case the velocity is, displacement is half a2 t1 plus t whole square. Half of get cancel out. a1 t1 square equal to a2 t1 plus t whole square. If we square root both sides, we'll get root over a1 t1 equal to root over a2 t1 plus root over a2 t. If we take t1 over here, we'll get root over a1 minus root over a2 t1 equal to root over a2 t. So time t1 equal to root over 2t by root over a1 minus root over a2. a1 minus a2. We can rationalize this thing, or if there is any kind of requirement of rationalizing this, we'll rationalize this. Okay, what was the concept? The concept was the velocity VA, time t1, acceleration n1, VB, it takes time more. Now this t is given, but we consider ourselves as t1. That's why we find the time t1. Okay, time is time is known by using the concept of displacement. Here in this question we have considered t1 as time for the car A and t1 plus t for car B. If we think very properly, t is given in the question, but t1 was considered by ourselves. So we find the time t1 in terms of t and a2, a1, a2. Okay. Now we have to find the velocity difference, the final velocity difference. So after using the displacement, we'll find the velocity of the car, both car. Velocity of A v is equal to 0 plus a1 t1. Velocity of B equal to 0 because both they start from rest, a2 t1 plus t. If we subtract this, what we get? VA minus VV. VA minus VV, simply write V equal to a1 t1 minus a2 t1 minus a2 t. If we take a1 t1 minus a1 minus a2 t1 minus a2 t. Okay, now if we use this value or substitute the value of t1, there is a problem. If we rationalize this, root over a2 t root over a1 plus root over a2, we'll get a square minus b square, this into the plus portion, a square minus b square, that is a1 minus a2. Now if we put the expression of t1, a1 minus a2 will be cancelled out. So what will be the expression? a1 minus a2 into root over a2 t root over a1 plus root over a2 divided by a1 minus a2. a1 minus a2 cancel out, minus a2t. If we multiply this portion with this and that, what we get? Root over a1 a2 t plus a2 root over a2 a2 t minus a2 t, a2 t cancel out. V equal to a1 a2 root under root into t. The correct option is option number B. No, option number C. Option number C is the correct option. So in this case, we simply find the displacement. After that, we find the final velocity. When we compare the displacement, because this is a race, the displacement for each car is same, and we find the time t1 because we considered t1 as a time, and the difference of the time was given in the question. So we find our unknown variable t1. After this, we find the velocity v. V is the VA minus VV, difference between two velocities, completed. This was asked in 2019 JEE Mains. This was asked in JEE Mains 2019. Next question on your screen. The velocity time graph for a car and a scooter are shown in the figure. The difference between the displacement traveled by the car and the scooter in 15 seconds. Sorry, not displacement, it is distance. The time at which the car will catch up the scooter are respectively. 4 options are given. Options are left side of your screen. So there is a graph. There is a graph of scooter and car, and the graph is 15:25. 15 second, 25 second. This is velocity time graph. This velocity is 45 meter per second or 45 kilometer per second, meter per second. This is 30 meter per second. We have to find the difference of distance by the scooter and car. So this is the curve for, after this they are parallel. Okay, this is for car, this is scooter. Okay, so simply 15 second we have two geometrical diagram, that is the triangle and a square. If we find the area and subtract the area, we'll get the distance covered. So what is the area of the square? This square, length into breadth, 15 into 30, that is 450 meter, and this is area of the triangle. Area of the triangle is half into base into height. Base is 15 into height is 45. Acha, 15 5 just 75, 7, 15 5 just 75, 60, 67 by 2, 337.5. Okay, this square area is 450 and 337.5 for the triangle. So the distance covered by the scooter is more than that of the car. So simply we can subtract this. So 450 minus 307. So 450 minus 300, that is 150. 150 minus 30, that is 120. 120 minus 7, that is 113. 0.5, that is 112.5. 112.5, it is the difference between the distance of car and scooter. Okay, option number C and D. Option number C and D have 112.5 meter as answer. Now we have to find the second, the time was taken to catch up. Okay, so in this position, the scooter was in this position, the scooter was far ahead of the car. After T time, this is the 15 seconds. Let us consider after T time, this T time, T second. After T second, they will be catch up each other. In T second, the distance covered by the car is 15t, because this is a straight line parallel to the axis, constant acceleration. Sorry, 45 into t, the distance covered in T second. Let us consider this is the T second, distance covered will be, let me remove this. Okay, after 15 second, I am considering after 15 second. So after 15 second, the distance covered by the car is 45t, because there is no acceleration over here. This is the simple straight line parallel to time axis, and in the total course of motion, this scooter was in non-accelerated motion, that is uniform motion. So after 15 seconds, the distance covered by the scooter is 35t Okay. When the car overtake the scooter, what will happen? The distance covered by the car will be greater than equal to the distance covered by the scooter. So distance covered by the car is distance to overtake, distance covered by the car, that is the area of the triangle, that is 675 by 2 plus 45t. It should be greater or equal to distance covered by the square, that is 30 into 450 and plus 35t. Again, if we simply move this one, what we'll get? We'll get 30t. I have mistake over here, 30 meter per second. So distance covered in t second is 30 into t. Here 30 into t. If we tt in the same side, 15t. Again 450 minus 670, that is the difference between the 112.5 greater equal to t is greater equal to 112.5 by 15, 6.5. So the time t is, let us consider as equal to 6.5. Now the question is, 6.5 second is not in the option, but from the initial point to time t, what we have t equal to 6.5. So t equal to 6.5 is this path. The total path is 15 plus 6.5, that is 22.5 second. So 22.5 second the car will overtake the scooter, and the distance between them is 112.5 meter per second. Okay. The option number C is your correct answer. Next question on your screen. A man in a car at location Q on a straight highway is moving with a speed v. He decided to reach a point P in a field at a distance d from a highway point M. As shown in the figure, speed of the car in the field is half of that in the highway. What should be the distance of Rm so that the time taken to reach P is minimum? Option is given in this slide. Okay, the figure, I'm going to draw the figure. So consider this as x. Okay, consider this as x. So this will be root over d square plus x square. Okay, in highway, this is the distance qm minus x. This is the distance in the highway. And this is the distance in the field. Okay, let us consider that he takes t1 time over here and t2 time over here. Time t1 equal to qm minus x by t1, sorry, v, and in the field t2 equal to root over d square plus x square by v by 2, this 2 will go up over here. V by 2, this 2 will go up over here. So we have to find the minimum time. Time means the total time in the highway and the field. So the total time t1 plus t2, let us consider t is equal to t1 plus t2, and it is equal to qm minus x by v plus 2 root over d square plus x square v. This is a concept of maxima minima. Maxima, for making the minimum time for certain distance, we have to differentiate time with respect to x. So dt by dx, if you are in class 11, you have to go through the maxima minima in class 12. If you are in class 12, you can easily grab this. Okay. If we differentiate this, the v is constant, 1 by v is constant, this is 0 minus 1. Okay, fine, plus 2 by v is constant, root over this, root x power, so 2x by 2 root d square plus x square. I am not showing the steps, so I am going directly. Okay, cancel out. Minus 1 by v plus 2 by v into x by root over d square plus x square dt by dx. Okay, for maximum or minimum value of t, we have to equate dt by dx as 0. Dt by dx as 0. Dt by dx as 0. If we consider this as 0, what will happen? This v will come over here. This v will come over here, and vv get cancel out. Okay. If we consider this equal to over here, vv get cancel out. So root over d square plus x square equal to 2x, squaring both sides, d square plus x square equal to 4x square, d square equal to 3x square, d by root 3 equal to x. The value of x will be d by root 3. Thank you for watching. We will come in the next video.